Breaking. Princess Léonor and Prince Christian wedding date leaks, royal world in shock. The royal internet erupted into chaos this morning after an unexpected leak revealed what appears to be the official wedding date for the world's most watched young royal couple, Princess Léonor of Spain and Prince Christian of Denmark. If you think you're prepared for what's coming next, think again. Because this isn't just another royal headline. It's the biggest turning point in European royalty in over a decade, and the details behind this leak are even more dramatic than anyone expected. And trust me, you'll want to read all the way to the end, because the final twist already has palace insiders scrambling. A leak that no one saw coming. For months, speculation has swirled around the increasingly visible bond between Princess Léonor, Spain's poised and popular heir to the throne, and Prince Christian, Denmark's charismatic future king. Both have been photographed together at international royal events, private family gatherings, and most recently at a discreet weekend retreat in Norway. But despite rumors of secret engagements and behind-the-scenes talks between the Spanish royal household and the Danish court, no one expected a date to leak, especially not from inside one of the royal families themselves. According to an internal memo that briefly appeared on a staff scheduling platform before disappearing within minutes, the wedding has been tentatively marked for June 21, 2026. If true, this means the royal world is less than a year away from witnessing what experts are already calling the most significant royal union since William and Kate. Why this wedding changes everything. A marriage between Princess Léonor and Prince Christian would not simply be romantic, it would be historically transformative. Both are heirs, both come from long, powerful dynastic lines, and both represent modern, highly admired European monarchies. A union between them would create a diplomatic and cultural alliance that hasn't been seen in centuries. Royal historian Marta del Rio explained. This would be the first marriage between two future monarchs of major European countries in modern history. It would cement a new era of royal unity. In short, the marriage wouldn't just join two young people, it would bridge two kingdoms. No wonder the leak set off a global frenzy. Palace reactions, silence, and panic. Spain's Zarzuela Palace has issued zero statements, which is highly unusual. They typically respond quickly to major tabloid claims about Princess Léonor. Their silence is being interpreted as accidental confirmation. Meanwhile, the Danish royal court released a short, tightly worded message. We do not comment on private scheduling documents or unverified information. Translation: they're trying to contain a fire they didn't expect to break out today. Sources close to palace staff claim several aides were pulled from their regular duties and called into emergency meetings just hours after the leak. One insider said, "There is absolutely panic. This was not supposed to get out yet. How long has this been planned?" Although the public relationship between Léonor and Christian appears to be only months old, insiders say discussions between their families began as early as 2023. At the time, the young royals were rarely in the same place, but they reportedly developed a warm friendship through private royal gatherings and events involving youth leadership. Things changed dramatically in late 2024. That was when the pair were first spotted speaking privately during Queen Margrethe's holiday reception, an event where cameras caught Christian looking unmistakably smitten. By early 2025, the two heirs had reportedly spent increasing time together, including a now infamous ski trip in Switzerland that sources swear was the turning point for both families. If a 2026 wedding is truly on the calendar, the planning has clearly been underway far longer than anyone believed. What the wedding might look like. Royal wedding planners are already buzzing about what could become the most watched royal event in years, potentially even surpassing the wedding of Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales. Here's what experts predict. Crown ceremony location. Spain is the most likely venue, given Léonor is the reigning monarch to be. The two most probable sites. Almudena Cathedral, Madrid, the traditional location for major Spanish royal ceremonies. The Royal Palace Chapel, more intimate, but still grand enough for heads of state. Dress Léonor's dress. Spanish designers are already sketching possibilities. Expect an iconic, modern silhouette. Hand-embroidered lace from Spanish ateliers. A tiara from Queen Letitia's private collection, possibly the Cartier diamond tiara. Denmark-Danish traditions. Denmark is known for its deep royal symbolism. Danish touches might include the antique Danish wedding veil worn by generations of royal brides, the inclusion of Danish hymns or blessings, a royal carriage procession, global attractiveness. With two future monarchs marrying, attendance would be staggering. British royal family, Norwegian, Dutch, Swedish, Belgian monarchies. Heads of government across Europe. international dignitaries from the UN, EU, and Commonwealth. In short, this won't be a wedding, this will be a diplomatic summit in disguise. What this means for the future of both monarchies. The marriage could reshape the future political and cultural map of Europe. While Spain and Denmark remain separate sovereign nations, a shared royal bond could strengthen bilateral relations, boost international tourism, increase global visibility for both crowns, inspire a new generation of young people who view monarchy as modern, united, and internationally focused. One royal analyst said it best. This is not just a love story. It's a union capable of shifting Europe's royal future. The final twist. Another leak. While the wedding date alone is explosive, another detail has begun circulating among palace staff, one that could explain why the timing was so carefully kept secret. This second leak, still unconfirmed, claims that a formal engagement announcement is set to be made in early spring 2026. If true, that means everything we're seeing now, the silence, the panic, the cautious palace statements, is part of a carefully orchestrated timeline that was disrupted by a single, unexpected leak. And the question now hanging over Europe: will the royal families push forward with the plan, or scramble to rewrite the entire timeline? One thing is certain: the world will be watching every move. But do you think these are meant for each other?